Okay, are you ready? Yes. So, welcome to our task today. In this task or in this exam, I will do two things. The first thing I'll do is I'll make a statement. And when I make a statement or a sentence, you need to say, oh, right. And the second thing I'll do is I'll ask you a lot of questions. And you need to shout the answers out loud. Right? Shout the answer out loud. This is very important. Very, very, very important. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, so let's come to the lesson. Let's come to the lesson. Day of the dead. Okay. Day of the dead. I go to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st.
Oh.
Right? So, who go to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st?
Tony.
Yes, me, Tony, right. I go to the Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, does Tony go to New York on the day of the dead, November 1st?
No.
No, right. He did not, right? He did not go to New York. He goes to Guatemala. He goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, where does Tony go? Where does Tony go?
Guatemala.
Yeah, Guatemala. He goes to the Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, does Tony go to Guatemala on Christmas?
No.
No, not Christmas. Does Tony go to Guatemala on Tet holiday?
No.
No, not Tet holiday. So, does Tony go to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st?
Yes.
Yes. He goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, what does Tony do on the day of the dead, November 1st? What does he do? Yeah, he goes to Guatemala. He goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, does Tony go to Guatemala on Christmas?
No.
No. Does Tony go to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st?
Yes.
Yes. Who goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st?
Tony.
Yes, Tony, right? Me, Tony. He goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. Tony goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. So, what does Tony do on the day of the November 1st? What does he do? Yes, he goes to Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. Right? Yeah. So he is, or I am curious about this holiday. Curious, right? Curious about this holiday.
Oh.
Right. So who is curious about this holiday?
Tony.
Yeah, Tony, right? Tony is curious about this holiday. So is Tony very scared about this holiday? No, he's not scared. So is Tony very happy about this holiday? No, he's not happy. He's not happy. He's very curious. So how does Tony feel? How does Tony feel about this holiday? Yes, he is curious. He is curious about this holiday. He is curious about this holiday. So is Tony curious about Christmas?
No.
No, he's not. Right. He's not curious about Christmas. He's curious about this holiday. He's curious about this holiday. So which holiday? Which holiday is Tony curious about?
Day of the dead.
Which holiday?
Yes,
the day of the dead, right? The day of the dead. Is curious about the day of the dead. So where is the day of the dead? Where?
Guatemala.
Yeah, it's in Guatemala, right? Day of the dead is in Guatemala. And Tony is very, very curious about this holiday. So that's why he goes to the cemetery to see what's happening. Okay, so who goes to the cemetery? Yeah, Tony. He goes to the cemetery. Does Tony go to the toilet?
No.
No, not toilet. Does Tony go to the cemetery?
Yes.
Yes, he goes to the cemetery. So does Tony go to the cemetery to have a party with his friends? No, he didn't go to the cemetery to have a party with his friends. He goes to the cemetery to see what's happening, right? He goes to the cemetery to see what's happening. Okay, so who goes to the cemetery to see what's happening? Yeah, Tony. Tony, he goes to the cemetery to see what's happening. Okay, so does Tony go to the cemetery to dancing?
No.
No. Does Tony go to the cemetery to eat?
No.
Eat. No, not eat in the cemetery, right? He goes to the cemetery to see what's happening on the day of the dead, right? He goes to the cemetery to see what's happening on the day of the dead. So, when does Tony go to the cemetery? When?
To see what happening.
He goes to the cemetery on the day of the dead, November 1st, right? He goes to the cemetery on the day of the dead, November 1st. Okay, so does Tony go to the cemetery on the day of the dead, November 2nd? No, not November 2nd. He goes to the cemetery on the day of the dead, November 1st. Right, and what he finds quite interesting. So